Hey!
Hi everyone!
We're back!
We're back from Puerto Rico. Okay, who's gonna be the first one? Sorry we're late.
It's my fault. Always. Always my fault.
Doing a lot of...
Even though it really isn't my fault, but...
Once again, your hair looks beautiful.
Why, thank you. I don't know why you keep saying that.
I don't know.
Mira, Eva.
Eva!
Hola. Eva.
Holly.
Holly Bunks in the house.
Let's see who else comes.
So we missed you guys last week. I missed doing the show. Hey,
Hi,
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
It was we loved being away, but I got to be honest, I missed this. And you know what? For everyone who's on Facebook Live, I emailed the station manager this morning and asked him, is there a way when I bring Facebook Live into the studio, could we not use the headphones and use the speaker so that anybody who doesn't want to switch over to WARA and listen on Facebook Live can actually hear me and the people calling in? Because that's the whole point of this, is hearing that they're validating what I'm saying through Spirit.
Yeah, but the whole point of the station is for people to listen to the station.
Yeah, but there's people that listen to the station that are not on Facebook.
He did not run these by me, clearly.
Hey, Carrie. No, there's people that listen to Facebook Live, and there's people that will listen to WARA.
I understand, but as a manager of the radio station, he would want people to tune in, not to tune in through Facebook.
Well, of course
So what was the answer?
I want, see what he does to me? I want everybody to listen to the show, and I get it. I understand that.
I got it.
However, if there's a small portion, I'm trying to take care of my Facebook people, right?
I'm sure.
Everyone in Facebook is doing this right now. Yep. Stephen, thank you. But Jim,
In his head, that's what everyone does all the time.
Jim, who is the greatest guy. I mean, he's such a nice guy. He responded to me, and unless I have a scientist and a tech guy explain it to me, I have no idea what the hell he said. Hey, Ryan, I have no idea what the explanation was. He said that you can't just use a speaker because of the...
But that's because I wasn't here. You should have waited till I was with you. But that's what he does. He does his thing, and then he comes home and explains and whatever.
Anyway,
Hi,
it
Carrie.
doesn't look like it's going to happen because of the sort of backlash of the sound. That's why they have to use the headphones. Even though, like, if you go online and you go to like Sirius and stuff, there's people in the studio when you're watching Facebook Live, and you can actually hear the call. So maybe it's because it's a more I don't know, like more set up kind of studio. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but in any case, but it's good to have everyone here.
And they do Facebook live through the studio. We're doing this on our own. So maybe that's, they already have some technology to include.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe they do. But in any case, for right now, I guess we're going to keep it the way it is. But some people say that they can hear the voices coming through my headphones anyway.
I think if we use the new headphones, people are going to hear the voices.
Yes. And how about, I was going to say, Carrie, what about hey, Steven?
Hi. That's
Elix.
because I'm the one who said hi to her.
I said hi, Carrie. Carrie, if you go back on this...
Carrie, validate. Nope,
Carrie, I said hi to you. Right before I said hi to Ryan.
There's Donna. Hi, Donna.
Donna's my girlfriend. Yeah, Donna. Donna and I are like
hi,
this.
Donna. Yeah.
It's the two sisters, two Del Vecchio sisters.
Are you going to tell them about Puerto Rico and the two children that you saved?
Yeah, well, people that have... some of you guys will know by Facebook.
Classic Steven story. Oh, my God.
No, but listen, seriously.
It's a beautiful story.
How long do we have?
What
time is it?
A few minutes.
Debbie, you're late.
Yeah. Debbie Borelli, once again.
I'm not talking. What's that mean? I'm not talking. I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. But, so listen, in a very condensed way, we're on the track right near Elix's mom's house. Cookie's here. Cousin Cookie. What?
Oh, my God. Every time somebody shows up, he has to interrupt.
I have to say hi, right?
Can we get through the story?
We're on the track. Marty's in the house.
Eventually, we'll get through the story.
And I finished running. Elix is still running. And I'm sitting on a bench. And right behind me is the rent-a-car. And I see a car pull up parallel to the rent-a-car and they move up a little bit so that you can't really see what they're doing. And a guy gets out and bangs on the trunk because the car's moving a little bit, and then he squats down, and I'm like, oh my God, are they stealing something? What the hell are they doing? So, and Elix is running. He has no idea this is going on. And I went to the street, like where the car was, and I'm like, hello, like to see what these guys are doing. And they take off, and I look down, and they leave these two puppies, Pedro and Maria. So, Alice.
Well, originally they were named Minga and Petraca.
Yeah, but I changed them because we already had a Minga. So
okay, so
so in any case, so we went to Walmart. We bought all
the
stuff.
No, not in any case. So I'm still running. I have no idea what's going on. And then all of a sudden, I'm approaching Steven, and there he is with two puppies. And he says, we have a situation.
Both in each arm.
Yeah, we have a situation. I'm like, oh, my God, help me. Please tell me we're not taking two puppies home. But
everything
we
worked
did
out.
Everything we need.
Thank God,
Elix
is a friend that he went to high school with.
We had connections. Wale.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
I hope you watch. And shout out to Waleska.
Yes.
And shout out to Joanna.
Yes.
From Barks of Love.
Barks of Love, yes.
For taking
So these two are going to be all
care.
immunized, and they already had their baths, and they're going to be going to New Jersey with others. So, but I posted something, and Elise reminds me because I see she's watching.
Hi, Elise.
And she got it because when I was holding those two dogs, I could tell energy-wise that they knew exactly what was going on. They knew that they were dropped off, and they knew that if I didn't pick them up, or if someone didn't pick them up, they would have been killed. They would have had these two little puppies would have been eaten alive by something or starved to death.
They were tiny, and they were only 8 weeks old.
8 weeks old.
8 weeks old.
Yeah.
So little babies.
So thank God, as everyone said on Facebook, Spirit made sure that these guys dropped them off right where we were so that we would get them and make sure that they were taken care of.
So as crazy as he is, and he's somewhat nuts.
Yes. Kooky.
I love what he is and who he is, and I wouldn't change
with the animals.
I wouldn't change that for anything in the world. And literally, if anyone has any doubts, he would put any animals ahead of me or anyone else. Just saying.
I do. Our three boys, right?
Absolutely.
They come first, and then Elix,
yes,
right? Yeah,
absolutely. No question.
Cousin Holly's on here. She knows
it.
we're animal people.
Yeah.
So Holly's the one that started a rescue, RAD, in Florida. So that's just the way it is. Animals are the best, and we have to take care of them. So
yes, we do.
But no question. There was a cat that keeps coming to hi Heidi,
my mother's house,
to Elix's mom's house, and as we were running the same morning, I said to Elix, oh, by the way, I named the cat, and your mother's going to have to keep feeding the cat. These two didn't know I was feeding the cat. I was kept sneaking it because they kept saying there's too many cats. But there's one cat that had a little cut on his head, and he'd wait for me every morning. So I named him, and Elix says, what did you name him? And I said, Freddie, which is my grandfather. And minutes later is what happened with those dogs. And, my grandfather, Frederick, was a huge animal person too. So it worked out. It worked out perfectly, right?
It always
And
does.
the trip was perfect. It was terrific. It was beautiful weather.
And mom is good, by the way. Anyone who asks, she had an aneurysm in the eye, and it caused her to go lose eyesight on the left eye. But
not full eyesight.
It's temporary.
Right.
Yeah, not full, and it's temporary. Thankfully, the aneurysm, it's going to heal on its own, and she's going to regain the eyesight. So thank you, everyone, for your prayers, for asking, for checking. But she's good.
At 93,
at 93, that woman is stronger than many people I know have for that age. So
we're going to be moving in.
We're going to go
next door.
Stay with us.
Come with us.
Debbie Borelli apparently is saying nothing today. So I'm very curious about that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go over to the other side.
So
okay. Bear with us. We're gonna take this. So as always, 508-222-1320. If you have any questions, or if you want to call, this is the time to call. And if you have any questions, write them on the Facebook Live, and we're gonna do the best to get to all your questions as best we can. So we have 4 minutes, so we can still do a little more chatting. Hi, Norca. So, and by the way, we come back from Puerto Rico. Beautiful weather, 70 degrees, beautiful, to 1 foot of snow. So
home get delayed?
It got delayed like not bad,
Holly.
like an hour, I think.
No, that's not bad.
So-
It was snowing, you can see, it was snowing.
yeah, we got a foot of
Worried
snow.
about you guys.
No, Mark, we didn't in the
Bear with us here for a minute,
once
guys.
the plane took off, it was good. There was not a lot of turbulence. We had to wait maybe about, I don't know, 10
Where are you
minutes.
putting your headphones? Oh, okay.
We had to wait about 10 minutes because the plow broke down on the runway. So yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, we had quite a bit going on.
It was a long day. Let me just put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It was a long day.
Did you have that 3:30 a.m. flight
Yes.
on JetBlue?
We were,
Yes.
yes, we were, but with delays and stuff. So because there's not many that go direct anymore.
Yeah, right.
But it didn't leave at 3:30. It left like much later than that.
Yeah, and I knew it too. I said, if they're on that 3:30 direct flight, they're not getting out of it.
No,
No,
because
it-
the
it-
storm
it
and
got-
whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah,
got
it
changed.
was snowing to beat the band here. We got 13, almost 14 inches.
It was crazy.
Also, we have a whole lot of people. Okay. Then why is it they can't hold on? What are we talking about? Holly? Hey Debbie. Hi Erica. I have no idea what conversation you guys are having, but I hope everything is good. Carmen, our neighbor from Puerto Rico. Hey! Carmen, thank you for everything. Carmen is one of the people that takes very good care of my mom. And I'm sure my mom is very sad to be back. I mean, she's happy to be home, but sad that she's no longer with us. Hi, Cookie.
That's right, Cookie.
That's-
Handsome devils.
That's right. Debbie, who are you
Cookie, it must be
booing?
the Masics.
Okay, hold on. So we can get you. You gotta get in here. This thing. Debbie, who you booing?
Oh my God! I was supposed to bring that ear thing
For what?
to record the show. That little thing. You know how you record?
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Well, I guess I'm not recording it this one.
Oh, you're.
You know how like
okay.
the one you put
Yeah,
so the
yeah.
music's on there.
Well, can you just do it the same way you've been doing it? Without music?
No, but that's the whole point. Jim said he can get it to get it. Okay, he can put it on.
All right, so
Yeah.
Riley and Son always welcome
Yeah.
customers. They're a family
Karen.
serving the Attleboro area.
What was that, Mark?
I could have slapped him.
scroll up. Debbie, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Why?
We've had a short in
You
this,
can contact them at
the headphones behind the board here, in the jack, since the day I started. He knew about it.
35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro.
Complained that I was making too big of a deal out of it. I reminded him.
Debbie, is it that somebody call you a hoe?
In somewhere else.
Oh, that's why you're plugged in
All right,
there.
we're getting ready to start, guys, okay?
He forgot. All right, yep, we gotta get going here, kids.
All right, guys.
Showtime. And good afternoon, and welcome to Through the Static. We are back live, and I can't tell you how excited, yay, I am that we're back. That last week we weren't here. We were in Puerto Rico. We had a great time bringing Elix and Elix's mom back, and Coach Elix is with me
Hello, everyone.
to make sure that people didn't think I was just saying you were with me, but you actually are with me, right? You have to say something, right?
Yeah, I'm always with you. Jeez, my voice sounds so sexy today. I'm in love with me today.
God Almighty.
Mark,
This is what I put up
I'm
with.
married, hands off. Jeez, you better keep an eye on this one.
I want Mark to take you. What do you mean? Keep an eye on him. Mark, take him somewhere. And Mark here is producing the show, as always, does his jukebox 2 hours before, which you got to check it out because he does a great job with themes and whatever you do is always great, Mark. It is. But I really, last week was a great week in Puerto Rico. The
Amazing,
weather was
amazing
in the 80s. I mean, the lows were like 70. It was beautiful, and we had a great time. But I did miss the show. We kept saying that we were going to do a Facebook Live from Puerto Rico, but clearly I became an alcoholic. I don't drink. Usually I don't drink at all. And all of a sudden I went down there, and one night I had a glass of wine, another night I had sangria. I was a mess.
By the way, by alcoholic, he had 2 glasses of sangria. Okay, so just saying.
And I don't need a drink for like 2 weeks now, so I'm good.
God.
Yeah, I'm good. But it was good. The sangria was really good. We went to the mountains, to Ajuntas, which I posted on Facebook, which was amazing.
Well, one thing we went to amazing restaurants. We had some amazing.
The festival was in Ponce,
Carnival.
where Elix is from, so we went to that. I got to see Ray Momo, the head of the parade, I guess. I don't know how else you call him, just this person with this big head.
It's like the marshal.
The marshal, right, Ray Momo. But if you're not on Facebook, very quickly, I will tell you what happened to us with 2 dogs. So the 2 of us are at a track near Elix's mom's house, and Elix usually, ran several more times after me. I was done, and I was waiting for Elix, and behind me was the rent-a-car, and a car pulled up behind or parallel to the rent-a-car, and I got kind of concerned because I thought maybe someone was trying to steal something, because it was a guy that got out. He went into the trunk, and then he squatted down in between the car and the rent-a-car. So I got very nervous. So I came down to the sidewalk and was like, can I help you? And as I approached our car, the rent-a-car, he took off, like sped away, leaving 2 like 8-week-old puppies on the ground right behind the rent-a-car with a little bowl and barely any food in it. So that was one of the last full day that we had in Puerto Rico, right? So
Yes.
I grabbed them and went on the track, and Elix is running, completely oblivious to me. And as he
I had
comes
no
around,
idea what was happening, and then all I can see is Steven coming towards me, saying, "We have a situation with 2 little puppies in each of his hands," and I'm like thinking, "Oh dear God, help me!"
what can you do? I couldn't leave him there, right? I mean,
You couldn't.
so long
We
story
couldn't.
short, everything was perfect. We dropped him off at Elix's mom's house. We went to Walmart. We bought food. We bought a cage. We bought pee-pee pads. We just hooked them up. They were like
Yeah.
at the Ritz at Elix's mom's house.
But two really important shout outs. One of them to my friend, high school friend Wale, because if not for her, I wouldn't have no idea where to go, and she directed me to go to this place where we met Joanna Rivera, who is the president of Barks of Love Inc., who is the organization that took them, and they're preparing them to send them to the United States
Yeah,
for
to the States for
adoption.
adoption, yeah.
So, Stephen talks about Holly and the work she does with Rad in Florida, and Barks of Love in Puerto Rico. These are agencies that do a lot of work for these, animals that in Puerto Rico, there's, like in the south of the U.S., it's a huge problem with pets that are stray. And they need donations, so find the information on Facebook, and any donations are very welcome.
And you said 2 shout-outs.
2 shout outs. So one of them to Wally, my high school
you just
friend,
said Wally. Okay,
and one
and
of them
Joanna.
to Joanna, the president of Barks of
And
Love.
your mom's neighbor, Carmen, who
Carmen,
was taking
for
care
sure.
of,
Carmen,
take care
it's-
of these babies. So-
Carmen, we love you. Thank you for everything you do.
You know, and my cousin Holly was ready to take these dogs before we knew that Johanna was going to be able to take them. She was going to step up and grab these 2 puppies, and that's just who my cousin is. So.
Stephen was ready to stay behind to do
was.
whatever he needed to do so that the boys could, and the girl, it's a boy and a girl.
And I did.
could get a
I
good
cried
home.
when we were leaving. I was crying. I couldn't help it. Just leaving. I knew they were going to be taken care of, but that's just
And
how I
that's
am.
shocking.
I don't know.
How?
To
Why?
anyone who knows me, it's not shocking
Correct,
at
it's
all.
not. You cry for anything.
well, I don't know, I wouldn't say that, but I just want to remind everybody that there's still some tickets open for March 21st at Crown Plaza. So just go to stephenthemedium.com to get tickets. It's a small group. It's going to be an amazing group. But I also want to give a shout out to We Don't Die Boston that I did a couple of weekends ago. It was phenomenal. The group of people, I think there were like 115 people, were amazing. I got to meet so many great people, specifically two people, Jane and Rick also, which have become our new best friends. They are absolutely wonderful, but there was such a great group there too. And I'm also doing my class, my first class. I have the people in that class are amazing, connected. It's just also incredible. And I will be in Orlando the last weekend of March doing We Don't Die Orlando. So
Did you ever get to talk about We Don't Die Boston? I don't think you did. Did you?
Is he with me? I just finished saying that. I mean, can somebody please?
I'm talking about, like, you just mentioned it, but about the wonderful experience you had.
That's exactly what I just said.
All right.
Listen, I'm
Betty.
really going to be putting openings for a co-host. I need a new co-host. I don't know what this Puerto Rican's doing, but clearly not listening to me.
But
it's like
the
it's
Facebook
like
Live.
at home.
There's a lot of people here.
I just
to
finished it. I
manage.
even named people from We Don't Die Boston. That's how great it was. So I'm going to be down in Orlando the last week of March. So go to We Don't Die Orlando if you're interested in tickets. It's going to be also a phenomenal speakers, presenters. It's going to be pretty crazy. There's one thing I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna also needed to do happy birthday tomorrow to Kelly Bates, the best
birthday,
meteorologist in Rhode Island. Yes, happy birthday, Kelly. And I wanted to make sure I gave a shout out to Kelly. That's it.
Did we say happy birthday to Mrs. Clark?
Oh no, I don't think we did.
So we better say happy birthday
to
Mrs.
mom.
Happy belated
We're a little
birthday.
belated, but
Yeah.
happy birthday, Mrs. Clark. We get to see her every Wednesday at the end of the show. So
right.
it's always a treat to see her. And I think that's it. I think we're ready for a break. When I come back, I'm going to start taking calls. So 508-222-1320, and we'll be right back.
Okay, let's see.
See what
Pipe.
I put up with this Puerto
Oh,
Rican?
come on.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm focused on this. Look who's watching.
Hey, there she is. Joanna. Giving a big shout out to you. And Janice. Hey, Janice, how are you?
So by the way, anyone who's on the Facebook Live, Joanna, who joined the Facebook Live, is the person that we were talking about, the president of Barks of Love. So shout out, kudos, send her some hearts. Anyone who's on the Facebook Live, so that she knows how much
She's an
everyone
amazing woman.
appreciates it.
And this show also goes on my YouTube, Stephen the Medium YouTube. So if you also want to not only see Facebook Live, because that goes on there too, but you can also listen to the entire show when they download it or
Look
upload
at those
it.
hearts. Yay! So see, Joanna, we actually clean up well. We were hot messes when we were running, so
But it was all about the puppies.
that's right.
That's all. So, right?
Hi, Pipe.
I had to be resilient.
Pepe's here, right?
Yes.
Hey, Shauna, I just saw, and Audrey also.
I saw my sister.
Lori, I just saw.
Hi,
Hello.
Mari. Mari, we are coming
Lee.
to Florida.
Hey, Lee.
Hey. So let's see. Amy's here. We got a whole lot of people.
I see Bruno.
Yeah, exactly. Romper room.
And that's what I bring to work every day.
Oh,
So maybe it's time we look beyond.
Pipe, I'm still waiting for your
Hey,
call.
Tammy. I gotta post a picture of the sky coming here on Facebook. So tonight after
guy?
this, the sky.
Oh, this guy.
I think he drinks. I think that's a possibility.
he's on Puerto Rico time.
I don't know.
I've been
I
on
don't know
Puerto
what
Rico
the hell time it is, Mark.
You know how depressing it is?
Those international flights.
I know. You know how depressing it is to go from that to this? Except Steven, the first thing he does is he walks in, 1 foot of snow, people, and he's like, this is beautiful. How did I miss this? Issues, crazy.
The literacy center.
I love the winter, and I loved being in Puerto
Hi,
Rico,
Carol.
but I was also upset that I didn't see these storms.
That he got upset that he missed one freaking foot of snow.
Hey, Carol.
Issues, people, issues. People call. You can call anytime, anytime.
What was that?
Back we go.
All right,
Back
so
we go.
we're getting back. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to Steven so we can start the readings. Do we have calls?
And welcome back to Through the Static. This is really like more like a comedy with this one that I have next to me, Coach Elix. Really. That's
I'm now this one.
yeah, this one. Right.
This one, that one.
Yeah, exactly. This one, that one.
Yeah, you're lucky to have this one. Just saying. I'm sure many people
Please.
will take this one.
I'm sure there's going to be a line out the door just waiting to take this Puerto Rican.
Hello.
Oh, I do. This is really a comedy. So, all right. So let me start. Let's start. Let's start the phone calls. Hello, this is Steven. Who's this? Hey, Erica. How are you? I'm doing well. Erica, I got to start with this because I'm not sure if this is for you. I'm going to get to because your loved ones are ready to come. But on the drive here, I kept getting somebody who. Well, let me ask this, Erica. Do you connect to somebody who just recently crossed over or is very sick? Okay, was this a woman? This was a man? No, so it's not her. This in a year. Usually, to me, Erica. Usually, when I say recently, I usually say a year to 15 months is recent. But this is really recent, and it doesn't have to necessarily be family. It could be someone that you work with, so someone just lost someone. But this woman keeps telling me either I can't tell if she crossed or she's gonna cross. It's really either she just crossed or there's something coming up, that she's going to be passing soon. So it's not something that you can think of? Oh, that's what it's got to be. Where does the M, Mary, Mike, where's the M come in here, connected to you? Erica, think someone living or someone. Okay, so Michael is your brother-in-law, and who was the woman that passed? Your dad's. Okay, just keep with you, Erica, and she. I'm not really sure what the connection is, like, if you knew her well, if you didn't know her well, it doesn't matter. She just wanted to make sure at a minimum you knew that she was here with you and just wanted to say hi, and that if you want to share that with whomever you can. But there's an MR name, Mark, Marilyn, Maria, Mary, somebody connected to her. So maybe it could be like a family member that maybe you don't know, or maybe you'll think of it, but just keep it with you. So and so let's get back to Erica. So she just said to me she thanked you for letting her to come through really quickly. So, but I knew it was something that was really, really close. So but your dad is still here. She just keeps saying that your dad is really a nice guy, really nice guy. Yeah, what was that? Well, I'll tell you, Erica, for me, it doesn't matter, physically in the physical world, whether she did or not. All I know is that now that she's in spirit, she knows everything. So she can quickly assess to see, our choices, who we are on the physical world or physical earth. So she's just giving a big thumbs up and saying that she just keeps pointing to you and saying she's got a really nice dad, a very, very nice dad. So just wants to give that as a reference. Erica, well, there's like several things there's a grandmother that steps forward that just keeps talking to you, granddaughter. She keeps telling me, well, first of all, she keeps telling me one. So are you the only girl or the oldest? Oh, so not, but wait a minute, but there's more than two of you. Oh, that's what it is. Because when you said you're the only one now with your brother passing, and it's also just letting you know that your brother's stepping forward too. Your brother stands next to your dad. I mean, I know your dad's still here, but it's just a symbol to say that your brother has a lot of qualities of your father, or had a lot of qualities, because he stands right next to him, that's my sign. So, and that's why your grandmother just did the one, because and your siblings just want to let you know that they just want to give that a wonderful validation. Erica, a couple things. They tell me that there's birthday, anniversary, something really close. Oh, happy birthday, Erica. So they just want to all say collectively, happy birthday. You are the most loving person also. Your grandmother just said, this is not because it's my granddaughter. Her whole essence, her whole soul is beautiful. It's just a very caring, sort of like empathic. So I don't know if you're aware of that, but you can also pick up people's feelings. So just they validate that a lot of times, number one, because it's a wonderful validation, because that means you're connected. But number two, a lot of times, like in this case, your grandmother validates it just to make sure that you take care of yourself, meaning that, you just, you just put like a white light around you, because people that are empaths collect everyone else's energies. And if they don't, if they don't make sure that they're with white light or whatever you believe in, you don't want that to hang on you, because it will start wearing on you. Does that make sense?
It does.
Perfect. Where's the necklace come in, or the pendant?
My brother sent me a text before he passed the weekend before and said, I love you more, I love you most. Just a little thing. And my cousin bought me the necklace a week after he passed away. She seen it it popped up on her Facebook newsfeed, and she said, Kyle sent this to me by you.
Oh my God, Erica! Wow. So your brother's name is Kyle. Wow, how amazing is that he's giving you that as a validation that he knows. He's clapping, and when I see in spirit clapping, it means that he's so psyched that you got it. So that you know that it's him. But so I was going to actually say to you, who's John, Jim, James? Where does this come in? It could be a middle name, Erica, but it feels like Jim, James. There's some connection. Did Kyle have like a close buddy, or was there somebody connected to him with the Jim, James? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. So, hey, I was a little off, Erica. Yeah, it's not like it's a phone call that I'm like, what, Kyle? I did. So no, that's why I said it could be a middle name. It's Kyle. It's Kyle's way of saying, okay, my sister just, she just ratted me out and gave my name to you, Stephen. So I got to do something impressive. So I'll give the middle name with the J. So if, even though your brother just said, oh my God, does your brother love you, Erica? Oh my God. Your brother just put his hands in a praying, I can't speak today, in a prayer position, his two hands. And he said, you know this already, but he is a guardian angel for you. So he's not here in the physical world, but I got to tell you something, Erica. Don't think of it that way, because boy, is your bro is with you 24/7, and he points his finger and says he's watching you. He's watching you. Whoever you just said to me bought you that necklace. Kyle just said to me. He just said to me that was actually the God's honest truth, that he actually got to. Was it a cousin? Who did you say it was? You have to, I mean, I know she said that. You got to make sure you reiterate to her that he really got to your cousin to make her buy that for you, so that it was a connection with you. So yeah, I mean, and he wants to make sure that your cousin knows that too, that she gets another affirmation that, hey, yes, it actually was me. Is there two? Why do I get one grandmother, but I get another mother figure? So is it two grandmothers? This is a mother, so it's either your mom's here. Okay, so it's got to be if you only have one grandmother who's crossed, then it's going to be a great grandmother who is stepping forward in June. At first, I wasn't sure if she was saying Jule or June. What's in June? Oh, so yeah, it's you can't. I mean, your poor grandmother and great grandmother trying to talk, but Kyle's not having it, Erica. So he wants to just keep talking to you and how much he loves you. He just showed me the sign, which is one of the best signs I ever get, is that he shows me you walking out of a home, a store, it doesn't matter, and he's above watching, and that's the protection mode. Boy, does he protect you, which is. Yeah, which I love. Where does the girl come in? The young girl. Oh, there they are. So just know that the reason why Kyle is saying sort of their spirit's very smart. Kyle started with the protection and then brought up the girls because he wants you to know that he's also protecting the girls.
You know why she, the littlest one, told me when we went to play the other day, we were walking back to the car, and she said, every time I put on, I wasn't alone. Uncle was with me.
Oh my God.
Oh, you were just telling me. I said, come on, Kyle, tell me that you really with her.
Amazing, Erica, isn't it? It's just proof, or it's just proof that they're still with us. That we don't die. We just go to just a different area, and the area is so close to us. It's the same plane. It's with us. But your brother also just said that there's a change coming up with you. There's. What was that? So just know that Kyle's with you in the change of moving. Just know that he's letting you know that he's going to make sure everything works out the way it's supposed to. But my God, Erica, does he love you? So, and loves those girls. And I got to take a break. I'm going to leave that with you. And so lots of love, Erica. Thank you for calling. Thank you guys so much. Alrighty, bye-bye. We'll be back.
What a week this has been. Oh, crazy.
Oh my God, how about that necklace? Was that pretty? Look, hey Kim, I just saw Kim and Janine and Jojo.
Oh, that's Jojo?
Oh no, Joanna, Rosetta. Well, there's just so many people. I don't know if you guys can hear the validations from the callers, but that one with Erica was pretty amazing with her brother. I don't know if you heard it, that I asked, the brother came through and he said to me, ask her about the necklace. And the weekend before he died, he typed this phrase to her on her phone, and Erica's cousin found that phrase on a pendant and bought the necklace for her and gave it to her and said, your brother went through me to give you that necklace. And without me knowing, actually, the brother brought it up. It was pretty amazing. I'm telling you, I don't know how many times I want to fall off the seat, because every time I do this, Spirit still blows me away. The validations and the connections. So, oh look, Elix Cintron is watching. Hi, Elix.
Look, we just got dissed by Heidi.
What do you mean?
Are you both drinking? Really?
Heidi, come on. That was in Puerto Rico, Heidi. I was drinking a lot.
Gidget, we're doing excellent.
Hey, Gidget, I haven't seen Gidget in a while. How are you, Gidget? I love that. You know, Gidget, I swear to God, this morning, I don't know what I was doing. I was thinking of the show Gidget. I must have known you were going to be on here. Just talking about Gidget. And
I'll have to put the song in next week.
Gidget?
Yeah.
Wow, what is the theme?
if you're in doubt about angels being
Juaninos Auto
real,
Repair, located at
I-
310 South
That's
Main
perfect.
Street,
Yeah.
is celebrating 20
Yeah.
I actually have. It was only one season, and I actually have Gidget.
20 seconds.
I know. I know I have problems, but people hey, that's my my other medium who's watching. I gotta meet you.
Who's your other
Marty.
medium?
She was at the We Don't Die event.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
okay, geez.
and certainly is way connected.
Benz, hello, Rosetta.
Hey, Benz. Mark's whistling at me like, you gotta get the show going, so I gotta go.
Okay.
I love that. Kid, you love that show? Me too. That's yeah. Wow.
Focus, Steven, focus.
Huh? Christine. And welcome back to Through the Static. I may have been not diagnosed with ADHD because I think I've got problems with attention. I'm focused on Facebook Live, and Mark pretty much almost just threw something at me like the
I've
show's
been-
starting.
I've been
so
telling you this for
put
the
the
last
headphones
26
on.
years.
But I really
And now you realize it? It takes a radio show for you to realize that you have issues?
no. It takes Mark like lifting something up to throw it at me to say you better put the headphones on because the show's
I've
starting.
lifted stuff and throw it at you before too. It didn't work. So, okay.
Wow, I'm getting
Take
beat
a
up
call,
here. I'm
would
getting
you?
beat up here. Yeah, the next call, be nice to me, okay? I don't know who you are, but be nice. All right, let's go. Hello, this is Steven. Hello? Hello? Hi, who's this? What is your name? Brianna, how are you? Brianna, be nice to me, okay? So, Brianna, I'm kidding. I'm glad that you called. Brianna, wow. There's a lot going on here with you, Brianna. Brianna, let me ask you, who does something with kids or children or school or daycare? Why do when I tune into you, why are the kids everywhere? Is this the first? Okay. I mean, that wasn't the validation I was going for, but I asked, is this the first? Because I just heard someone yell out, it's the first, it's the first. So, well, congratulations, first of all, Brianna, with the baby. So, do you know what it is? Okay. I was going to tell you, I knew, but I wasn't going to tell you unless you knew. So it's a good thing, right? I must be a good medium. No, Brianna, so somebody is around, and it could be someone connected to you that has crossed over, that had a job working with kids or a daycare or had all I can tell you, Brianna, when I tuned into you is I see a lot of kids. Or I don't know, I mean, this is your first. Have you already thought you want to have a lot of kids, or I don't know what this is, but there's a lot of kids. So just keep it with you, Brianna, if it doesn't come. And before I let this go, there was not like a teacher or somebody who did something with school or something, daycare in your family or connected to you, like living or crossed, like maybe retired or... No? Okay, just keep it with you. And Brianna, where's the L name? Like Lisa or Lynn or Lori, Larry? Oh, so there you go. So I know, Brianna, that you may think, my God, that's random and that's kind of weird that they're pulling out my middle name. It's just that, Spirit, one of the ways Spirit lets people know that I'm reading, that it's actually your family or them, is that they give me names. And because I already know your name, Brianna, they want to do a little extra and say, look how slick we are. We're going to give her middle name. So just know that, so Brianna, there's a name passed down. I don't know if you're planning on passing the name down to your child or a name was passed down to you, but I just heard someone say there's a name in your family passed down. Earth to Brianna, Earth to Brianna. Yeah. You don't know the name? You don't know the name? So unless you, I don't know if you've already talked about naming your baby, and but did you already talk about naming your baby after somebody, like a middle name or first name? Okay, so Brianna's like, no. So there's a name passing down somewhere in your family. So either someone who's cross passed it down. They're telling me yes. They're telling me yes, and they keep yelling at me, the teacher. There was a teacher connected to you or the family somewhere, somehow. You know, when I started with the kids, because I see the alphabet, and if they bring the alphabet up, it means that someone taught something. So just keep that with you. And the name that's passed down, where does the D, like David or Donna, come in? There's a D name connected to you, either living or crossed. Is there somebody helping you? Oh, no, I heard someone in the background. That's what I was asking. Just keep it with you, Brianna, because there's it could sometimes even be a last name like Drummond but there's a, oh, there it is. Okay. So know that it's just spirit giving a reference to your boyfriend. But I got to tell you something. The teaching, then look on your boyfriend's side with the kids. There's somebody connected. Oh, there it is. It always comes out, Brianna, somehow, some way. And I know sometimes it's not easy, but it's just a way that they wanted you to get the validations with the teaching. Because if they threw the alphabet at me a second time, it means no. Before Brianna hangs up, we want to make sure she knows it's all of us watching her, and clearly watching your baby, watching your boyfriend. It's all about that, and that's why they brought it back up. But there's a female. For your boyfriend stepping forward, like a mom or a grandmother who's very, very close to him. She stands, she's in spirit, but she stands next like in she says abuela, so like a grandmother. So just is his mom still here? Okay, so it's got to be then a grandmother who's stepping forward, but it's on his side, and because she keeps standing next to him. So if do you know if one of his grandmothers is crossed? Okay, so just know that she's stepping forward, and she keeps giving me like the Rodriguez or Robert or something like that. There's an R name connected to him. So it also could be Robert. It could be connected to you or him. Richard, Robert. There's a name that she keeps giving me. So just keep that with you. And Brianna, April, we're coming up to April. What's in April? Oh, so that's why they're bringing it up in April. So just know, they just said, I knew it was a birthday anniversary celebration. Just know that and you said it's a girl, right? Okay, just know that when your baby's delivered, when she comes into the physical earth, that all your loved ones that are in spirit are going to make sure that it's like a football being passed down. They're all going to bless it before she actually comes. And it's just a very healthy baby, but you're not going to stop at one. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, whether you may say to me, Stephen, no, it's just one. I'm telling you, Spirit's telling me, it's not going to stop at one, and it's not going to be another girl. So I'm sorry if I just, told too many secrets, but Spirit's telling me, so I got to tell you. So it's all good. So Brianna, listen, thank you so much for calling, and you have a great night, and congratulations on that beautiful baby. All right, lots of love. Bye-bye. Hi, who's this? No? Oh. Mark's giving me sign language that I clearly am not. Hey!
Oh.
Gidget!
I love it.
This is for Gidget. Gidget better be still listening or watching. Hey, Christy. I love it. How was that?
And Gidget was still on Facebook Live, so she heard it. Yay! Yay for Gidget.
As soon as I heard the theme, that's the theme of the show. So that's wonderful. So, do I have time? Am I taking break? Break time. We'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
I had to sneak that in.
That was
There
so
you
cool,
go.
Mark. That was so cool. And Gidget's still here?
Yes.
Hey, Gidget.
Hi, Christy.
That's pretty cool.
Debbie, say what? Hi, Carmen.
Hey, Bernie.
Bernie.
Hey, Candy. Is that Candy? Am I reading that
Candy,
right?
yeah.
Candy, is that your real name? Such a cool name, Candy. Look at such cool names
From 9 a.m.
here.
to 5 p.m. at the Attleboro Public Library. The training looks at
And
how
Miss
why
Christy,
trauma
I see you,
comes with
Woodward.
your body and
So-
I'm glad that you're here.
trauma has on
508
Chrissy even saying hi, Elix.
Hi.
patterns related to
508-222-1320. If you want to call, we have
Janine,
a
love
few
you
minutes
too.
for a few more calls.
registration is
And
required.
Gidget, this was so funny. I see Gidget saying I love it. Me too. But so Gidget, that's a nickname?
EMPN@gmail.com.
Bernie, listening from Florida. Wish I could hear the caller. I know, Bernie. I just asked the station manager about that. Would love to have a Gidget marathon. Come to my house.
Yeah,
you can.
no kidding.
We can get some snacks. We can put it on the big TV. And I got the series. It's just one season. We could just do a Gidget marathon. Even though there's Gidget movies too, but
I'll
they're
pass.
different. Really? The movies are there's different actresses that play Gidget right in the movies.
508
It's not Sally Field.
222-1320.
Yes, it's my nickname. My dad called. Oh, that's so cool. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
That is really cool.
Was it-
Hey, Dorothy.
Have to look. Was it a Netflix show?
No, not
Dorothy,
Gidget.
we had an amazing
Sandra Dee was
vacation.
one of them.
508-222-1320. Thank you,
And there was
guys.
it was a redheaded one that I don't know who her name was. But you know what? Very interesting about Gidget, right? So when Gidget came on, and it was on for one season, the ratings were not good, and it was canceled. So in the summer, they replayed Gidget. They had nothing to play back in the 60s. It became so popular, they wanted her to come back, but she already signed on to the Flying Nun. I know. Why do I know that? I have no idea, but I just know that.
So Carol, you spoke. Brianna was her daughter.
Steven,
And living.
you're gonna have about a whole 15 minutes. We took break on.
Ah, perfect. So, what did you say, Felix?
True call.
Hey, Stephen,
So
you just
Carol.
spoke to my daughter, Brianna, who's
Okay, kid.
pregnant. We spoke a couple of weeks ago. Hey, I'm glad. Carol, I'm so glad that you get that. She got in. That's so wild. Congratulations to Grandma.
You can
Hey,
Rebecca.
Becky.
They do stream online, so yes, you can get the.
that way you can actually hear the callers,
Yes.
which is really the coolest part of this.
Go to the website and you can get the link. Are you going tomorrow, like you said? What does that mean?
Since Steven and Elix would rather do Facebook Live instead of the show, I'm gonna play music for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, Mark, people will show up at the studio. They'll probably throw rocks at
You
you.
give Mark a little bit, and
Yeah,
he
look,
takes over.
He's taking over the
See?
show, right? Okay, so let's do the next call. I'm ready. Hello, this is Steven. Who's this? Hey, Karen, how are you? Good. I'm glad that you called. Me too. Karen, you know, I don't get this a lot when I start a first reading. Usually Spirit will step forward and they're here for you, but your auras come through first. Wow, Karen. Yeah, you're wow. You're wow. I just keep saying wow because I'm tuning into your auras and the colors keep shifting, but the combination of the colors is pretty amazing because first the colors showed me that you're really connected, whether you know this or not, maybe you do, you're really connected to spirit, much above sort of like the streamline, but then they also keep switching to like a lime green color, which means that you're a healer, very connected healing. And if you've never done anything like, say, Reiki, and when healing comes up, it doesn't automatically mean that. And I don't know. Have you ever done Reiki?
No, my sister does.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that your sister does. It's not surprising because all of means that if your sister does Reiki, it means she's connected. I'm not surprised that you're also connected. So, but it's you also have a knack just in just interactions with people of healing. Spirit just told me that you also people feel like they're heard when they talk to you, that you're a good listener, which is a very rare thing. So I just wanted to make sure I got that out because it's really cool and it's really important to make sure you know that. So yeah, I mean, it's not surprising at all that your sister does Reiki, not at all. And it also probably is that even though she's doing it, separately, that you're also picking up on that energy too, in the healing energy. It's just something that Spirit will always have me say, in case it's something that you're ever interested in, and you don't have to. They don't tell you what to do, but they always will point out people that are connected because that's their lifeline. They need people that are connected very easily. Does that make sense?
Well, I've never, no one's ever said that to me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know what she's talking about, but no one's ever said that.
Well, I did. So all I will tell you, Karen, is if you never think about it again and the rest of your life, all I can tell you is that it's just Spirit's just so happy that you heard it. That's what that's all about. It's just a sort of like an opening the door and just saying, it's also a way, because now that you know it, it's also a way that you will see signs from Spirit much more than you ever did before. So, if you do, well, I should say when you do, because you're going to have to call back or shoot me an email because I want to know. Because that's what happens is because you're very, very, very connected. So, Karen, let me ask you, there's also an MR name, like MR, Marilyn or Mary or who's Mary? Okay, so know that mom is stepping forward first. You got a lot of loved ones that want to chat with you, and mom just kind of pushed them, just kind of gave them a body check and just said, I'm going to be first. So she wants to make sure you know. Where are there just two sisters? Like, why does your mother keep saying two? Okay, perfect. So it's just your mom just saying, I heard her say two sisters. So it's just mom making sure it's her. Your mother brings me to the the ovaries or the liver or something. Somebody had an issue there, Karen.
Well, her cancer ended up in the liver.
Wow, okay. So it's, I always ask Spirit to give me their names and how they crossed. So it's just a way to make sure and that's all your mother wants is before we hang up, your mother wants to make sure it's her. So yeah, exactly. So your mother also, I love your mother's energy, but your mother also could get things done. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Your mother has a very I just keep feeling like I there's a part of me that once you get to a place, you're not going to push me around. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what your mother keeps giving me. I don't know if she's referencing you or your sisters. Your mother keeps showing me that there's someone who can be very stern, can be very hard, making sure that sort of like stubborn, if you will. Like whatever, where does the Ann come in? Anthony, Ann, where's the A come in?
Well, her mother was Anita.
Okay, perfect. So this is grandmother for you.
Right.
Was your grandmother stern?
I don't think so. I mean, I remember her, but I don't think so.
Karen, keep this with you because your mother keeps showing me a person who is very, very overall, very nice, but if you get her to a place, just watch out.
That could be me, 'cause my middle name is Ann.
I love how you went to your...
Two A's, so I didn't know which one.
I know, and I actually said, Ann, I can't believe I love the fact, and that's how connected you are, and thus the reason why I started off with the auras is because you automatically hooked into your grandmother with the needer, and not even you, and that just it shows me you got a lot to think about there, Miss Karen, because you're very very connected. But your mother and grandmother said that you would have never ever. I mean, I know you said that no one's ever said that to you, but even me saying it, you're still kind of like pushing back, like I'm not connected. So she's telling me that, like sort of like, yeah. I mean, but she wants you to keep that open. And where's Frank? Frank? Oh yeah. Well, they bring up, but your ex is here. Karen, I love you. As far as I know, they bring that up is because they want to make sure you know that they're looking at your lifeline. They see what happened. They just said, your mother just said to me that Frank was not really internally was not a bad guy, but it was not a fit for you. So. I mean, I know you guys are not together, but your mother just said it's a good thing. But she's, sometimes spirit will actually say, thank God, but they're saying that internally, like Frank was not a bad guy. So just your mother's just giving that as a reference, but together it was not good. What was that? I love your mom, but no, seriously, if she's saying it, spirit will say what they feel. Anisette, I don't know if she's talking about cookies or liquor. What is this? So just know, I mean, I know that's also like sort of like a random thing. It's a random thing, but it's just a way to say that my daughter loves them. And the next time, your mother just said the next time you're eating them, just make sure you know that she's sitting right next to you. Who? Oh, your grandmother. I love that. I love that that's what they wanted to give as a validation. You got to know, Karen, but boy, they're with you. So I'm going to leave you with that and lots of love, Karen.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, this is Stephen. Who's this? Sylvia? Okay, Sylvia, how are you? I'm doing well too. Another name that it's a very pretty name, Sylvia. Sylvia, there's a woman who stands next to you, and she makes me feel like she's a sister or sister-in-law or a good friend. Did you lose a sister-in-law? Sylvia, she keeps telling me that she's close to your age, because she shows me twins. So she's very close age-wise. Do you know, Sylvia, when you were born, do you know like if your mom lost a baby? So Sylvia, just know that I don't know if your mom knew it was a girl, but it was a girl. So just know, Sylvia, your sister has been with you ever since she crossed, and she wants to validate that and how much she loves you. Your sister became a guardian angel for you. But I got to tell you, she said that she keeps pointing to you and saying, my sister, that's like my twin. I love her. I'm with her all the time. She just keeps giving this huge hug and kiss to you. But she points to the brother.
Okay.
Did you have a brother?
I have 4 brothers.
Okay, perfect. So she's just giving a validation to brothers. Brothers. That's what she's just making sure. And there's an E. Edwin or Ed, or where's the E name come in?
Well, my brother's name is Antoine, and I have 10 brothers, they Antoine and Antoine.
But that's an A, right?
Yes, with the name.
Yeah. No, it's an E. It's an E, she keeps telling me. And like Elizabeth or Edward, or there's an E connection to you, either living or crossed. It could be a middle name, but make sure, Sylvia, you keep the E name connected. Because they say, I keep hearing them saying, there's a dad figure here too. Sylvia?
Ooh.
I think we got
We lost
disconnected.
it, yep.
Sylvia,
Sylvia, I'm sorry.
Well-
I think we're through, right?
go through another call.
Got 3 minutes.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a quickie. I'm sorry, Sylvia, about that. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Christy, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm gonna do this quick, Christy, because I don't have much time. Christy, the first thing I just heard someone say was your heart is the heart of gold. You're so everyone around you would say Christy is the sweetest person. But in the same way, where's the heart issue come in, Christy? The heart issue? Heart attack, someone's having heart issues. There's something, there's like a father figure that steps forward and keeps.
My dad has had heart attack.
Okay, perfect. So, but dad is still here, right?
My dad is
So just know, Christy, that it's a grandfather, it's a father figure. So if your dad's still here, it's just a way to say to you, Christy, make sure she knows that we're watching. Do you know you're a grandfather, and is dad's dad crossed?
Yeah.
But there's another grandfather. Is your mom's father crossed too?
My mom's dad, yeah.
Okay, because there's two grandfathers on each side of me. They keep telling me that one of these heart attacks or something that happened with your dad's not supposed to be here. They intervened with your father. So just know it's a miracle that they want to make sure you know that whether you know something was that significant, even though they're telling me yes, that the doctors knew, somebody knew that your father was very close to leaving this physical earth, and spirit and angels just really intervened to make sure that he was here and stayed here. So it's just a wonderful validation for you. There's also I don't know how to say this. Christy, I'm not really even sure because I have a minute left, so I can't really go too much into this. Does someone breed dogs? Do you have dogs?
I have 3 dogs.
Do you have a female?
I do. I have 2 females.
They keep talking about the female. I know this is so weird, but they keep talking about like the female anatomy about of the dog. I don't know if you ever thought about breeding, or if there was something when she was fixed, or I don't know, or she's still having her cycle. I'm not really sure what this is, but.
I have one of them is not fixed. She's still young, and she actually just had her.
Christy, if you didn't think they were watching you and they're with you, they are so with you. This is a great day because you're also very connected in spirit, Christy. Hopefully you'll call back so I can get a longer time for you. But lots of love to you, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, Christy. Bye-bye. Okay, so I think we're over. We're done. And StephenTheMedium.com. Make sure you go on my website because there's still availability March 21st for my event at Crown Plaza in Rhode Island. We've got Coach Elix. What's your website?
Performance Coaching by Elix.
And we'll be back next week. This was a phenomenal show. I loved all the calls and Mark being like really pushy and bossy. And
Seriously?
Yeah, exactly. So, but I love
We're
the
gonna
kid.
have to deal with him. We'll deal with him later.
So listen, we'll see you next week. And
Bye, everyone.
and yes, Heidi, tomorrow. Check in tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing Facebook Live with readings. So I meant to say that. So all right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.